Hi y'all, I'm Taylor with Bluebonnet Balloon Co, and I'm here to walk you through how to set up your DIY balloon garland step by step. It's really easier than you think. Before you get started, make sure you have a clean surface to work on so that your balloons stay fresh and free of debris. You will also want to make sure that you organize your balloons by color and size. In your kit, you received 17-inch, 11-inch, and 5-inch balloons. Each cluster includes 2 17-inch balloons, 6 11-inch balloons, and 8 5-inch balloons. Before we begin, I highly recommend that you use an electric balloon pump that has at least 2 nozzles like I have here. This will make assembling your garland much easier, as you will be able to inflate your balloons quickly and tie them together at the ends, saving your fingers. So to start, you will take an 11-inch balloon and a 17-inch balloon, inflate them, and then let out enough air to where they have a nice round shape. You'll take your second set of an 11-inch and a 17-inch balloon, inflate like you did the first set, let the air out so that they're a nice round shape. This will give your balloon garland the professional look. If they look pear, I often feel that they look a little bit less professional. Again, you take them, you pull the ends very tight, and tie them together so that you make a doublet. Once you have those two created, you will grab 2 11-inch balloons, inflate, round them out, tie them together at the ends to make another doublet. Take your last set of 11-inch balloons and inflate them to create your last doublet. I have more white balloons here because this garland is going to have 2 clusters of white. Now we're going to begin assembling our clusters. You'll take 2 doublets, one with an 11-inch and a 17-inch, and then 2 11-inches, and then twist 2 of the balloons around each other. Here you see me twisting a set of 2 11-inch balloons and a set of 11 and 17-inch balloons. You're going to take those 2 large clusters together and twist 2 11-inch balloons around each other. This part can be kind of tricky, so give yourself some grace as you get started. Now I'm going to make my second cluster of white balloons. Again, you see me here taking one 11-inch from each cluster and twisting it around the other. Doing this secures the balloons together and gives you a large fluffy cluster. In a minute, we're going to add our little 5-inch balloons. To inflate the 5-inch balloons, you do it just the same as you did your 11 and 17-inch balloons and make sure they have that round shape to them. Tie them together at the ends, making sure to pull them tight. I do find that the 5-inch balloons are the most difficult to blow up because they are so small and love to jump off of the balloon pump at times. Now you're going to take your 2 doublets of 5-inch balloons and twist them together to make it into a cluster of 4. You're going to continue blowing up your other 5-inch balloons until you have another cluster of 4, giving you 8 small 5-inch balloons. Again, you're going to take 2 doublets to create a cluster of 4 5-inch balloons to add to your garland. Once you finish with your first cluster, go ahead and make the other color clusters using the exact same directions as before. Next, I'm going to show you how to adhere your 5-inch clusters to the larger color cluster. You're going to take one of the rubber bands that was added in your kit and loop it around one of the 5-inch balloons. Then you're going to take that rubber band and loop it around one of the 11-inch balloons in your cluster. I recommend that you add these after your balloon garland is hung. However, for the purpose of this video, I am going to attach it to the cluster here for you. You're going to do that again with your other 5-inch balloon cluster by looping a rubber band around one of the balloons, then taking it and wrapping it around another one of the 11-inch balloons. It's often difficult to determine where you want these to go, so that's another reason why I suggest adding them after your balloon garland is hung. You are now going to repeat this step with your other colors. Next, you're going to attach your balloon clusters together. You're going to use some more of the rubber bands that were included in your kit, and very much like how you attach the 5-inch clusters to your color cluster, you're going to use these by looping the rubber band around the 11-inch balloon on one cluster, and then find another 11-inch balloon on another cluster to loop that same rubber band around, attaching them together. As you can see here, it takes quite a bit of adjusting to get your garlands to look the exact way that you want to. So I do recommend using those 5-inch balloon clusters after you have this hung so that you can easily get it hung up and then look for any empty or bare spots where those 5-inch clusters would fill in nicely. You're going to repeat this step with each of your remaining color clusters. Once all clusters are attached together, your balloon garland is officially assembled and ready to hang. This is what your final product will look like. Thank you so much for choosing Bluebonnet Balloon Co. If you have any questions, please just reach out. Don't forget to like and follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Bluebonnet Balloon Co. for more tips, inspo, and future specials. See y'all next time.